This is one of those things that I never imagined myself doing, making long form content on YouTube. Matt's study started 5 months ago or so as an experiment, a way for me to see, are there other people out there that are somewhat like me? Can I be a voice in the sea of voices on the internet? Not just for myself, and really not for myself at all, but for other people, to build some kind of community and see, does it even exist? Can I even do it? And I've been blown away by how many folks I've met over the last handful of months that are actually interested in the same things that I am. And that's really what this is. So welcome to Matt's Study, and today is my first shot at making long form content. Now, to start, I am a recovering perfectionist. And so this is actually going to be a really difficult thing for me, and I think it's going to be difficult for me long term too. It's really hard for me to start projects without having it all planned out in my head. And that's what this video feels like right now. I feel kind of underqualified to do what I'm doing right now. I'm not exactly sure where things are going to go. But my goal is for this time to be casual, to kind of let up. It's not hoity-toity. Dress up a little bit if you would. But I really do want this to be a conversation. That's my goal of my entire channel, my entire idea behind Matt's Study is, let's make a conversation. Let's build a community over the things that we all appreciate. And maybe we don't all appreciate the same things. So yes, bear with me, recovering perfectionist, and I really want to see this channel just be a place where we can share ideas, where we can think. There's been a lot of thinking that's had to go into this in preparation, and a lot of that's probably not going to come out right now. My goal is to introduce you to sort of Matt's Study 2.0, if you will, to go through the history, the very short history, and to talk about where I see things going. When I started this channel, it was genuinely an experience. The idea was, how can I create a place that I could meet new people and have good conversations, learn a lot, and I have, about so many different things. And it was also an experiment to see, can I actually be in front of a camera and communicate? Can I make short, brief content that gets to the point, maybe ruffles some feathers, but actually starts a conversation? And I think we've done an okay job at that. And that's the goal of having this YouTube channel now, is to be able to create longer content. And it really is an experiment for me as well to see, is this going to go anywhere? And it may not, and that's okay. I'm really glad, I should say, and thankful for all the people that have stuck around as long as they have. And it's really, really interesting to me. And so I think there could be something here, but maybe it dies off. We'll see. Matt's Study exists to create a place where people can share ideas, recover lost arts, think about our heritage, and enjoy the great gifts that God has given us. That's my goal of this channel. And it's pretty broad, I realize that. Everything from books to pipes to nice leather chairs, right? It's a weird thing to think about. Like, we all have so many different interests, and all I'm doing is talking about the things that I like. And maybe you like books, maybe you like tobacco, maybe you like bourbon, maybe you like 2 out of those 3 things. But I think there is a place for all of us to be here. And I'm really, really thankful for you coming, for you sticking around. And my goal now is not to be as rambly as I already have been. In honor of the first YouTube video, I'm going to be drinking a little bit of Blanton's. Man, we've talked about this enough. Blanton's has a little bit of a funny rap. Oh, it smells amazing. I love Blanton's. Some people don't. Say it's too overhyped. I think it's actually one of my favorite bourbons. I'm not even going to have that much right now because I want to be able to still talk. I'm a bit of a lightweight, believe it or not. So Matt's Study. You guys are probably looking at this and being like, you didn't even put like a drop in your glass. That is so good. So Matt's Study. God has given us beautiful things, and I think that we should enjoy those things. Now, of course, to do it in a way that is reverent and not to do it in a way that is obsessed or addicted. And I realize that there are some people that are. And I don't want to create a space that's going to encourage that. I want to create a space where we can look at the great gifts that God has given us and then look to God and praise him for it and enjoy those things. That's what this is. Matt's study right now is an idea. It really is. It's an idea that has a few people that are interested in at least following along and seeing what's going on, right? But my long-term goal for Matt's study is still a little bit in the air. I mean, it's only like 5-6 months old. Where I want to head with Matt's study is to make it a place where I can have guests come in and we can have conversations. We can talk about the bourbon. We can talk about tobacco. We can get into more depth than just a 60-second video, right? And you'll notice that I actually don't know that much. I really don't know that much. I'm so new to so many things and I'm always learning. And that's like been the greatest blessing of this channel, is to learn and to grow, to gather ideas from so many different people across the country and across the world. It's honestly crazy how many people I've met that don't even live in the United States. And I really, really value that. And I really want to press into that. So what does that mean for the future? Well, I'd like to keep creating content like this. I'd really enjoy to do maybe 1 to 2 long-form YouTube videos a month. That's a good goal to start off with. I'd like to mix in some interviews, like I said, and maybe it has to do with bourbon. Maybe it has to do with coffee. Maybe it has to do with pipe smoking. Maybe it has to do with theological matters. My goal is to make this a very broad conversation and encourage participation. Perhaps live streams. I think that'd be a really fun thing to do, to actually interact in real time with a lot of the different folks that follow along and see those people interact together too. I think that'd be really sweet. A podcast, I don't really think that's in the books right now. This is podcasty enough for me. I feel like like monologuing is not my favorite thing in the world. I love having conversations. Making short videos on Instagram is a lot easier than doing what I'm doing right now. It takes a lot of time. And it's really, really difficult to get through those moments of feeling like I've just messed up, right? And so podcasting, maybe that's down the road. I really want this to be a space where conversations can be had. And if it looks like a podcast at some point, that'd be great. And I'd be so blessed by that. And if there are people that have thoughts on doing a podcast and kind of what that could look like, I am all ears. I want as much feedback as I can possibly get, because it really is an important thing for me to be able to listen and hear what you guys think this could be, because it's not just me. I want to create as much content as I possibly can to support this community. I don't want to go overboard. I don't want it to be the obsession of my life or anybody else's. But I think there's even opportunity when it comes to maybe having some exclusive things as well. Like if we want to build this community, I think it'd be good if people are committed, right? So doing something like a Patreon could definitely be downstream. I don't think there's maybe a great spot for that here right now, but I think there would be interest. And if there is interest in that, like doing some more exclusive type stuff, community-driven stuff, Discord stuff, I don't know what that looks like today very well. I'm just a guy that sits in his study and reads books and sometimes makes videos, right? Probably gets made fun of a lot for it. But I'm really interested to hear what you might have there, because I really do want to expand what this is and also be able to offer things where people can even help support, because the more support I get, the more that I can do. I make $0 off of anything I'm doing right now. And that's okay. I mean, it takes a few minutes a day, right? But it'd be really neat to see if I could actually reinvest some of that support that I might be able to get to create higher quality content and to give people more and to make that community stronger. I'm really interested in what that can look like. And I don't really have a whole lot of concrete ideas right now. We'll kind of see what happens. I think I really want to grow in being more comfortable on camera, especially in this way, and not have to make 70 cuts per video, right? I think it'd be good to even, maybe have a running list of things that people might want to press into more and talk about. That would even give me the opportunity to go ahead and do some of the research. But that's kind of a thought that's, I guess, not fully developed, doesn't really have legs yet, but I'd really love to know your guys' thoughts as well. And I am in communication with a few folks that are really wanting to help this grow. And I'm very thankful for all of those people. And I'm sure you're going to start seeing some of those people pop up, maybe even in this room, maybe having conversations, maybe talking about some of the things that this channel strives to be. So I want to grow your appreciation and love for the things that God has given us. And I want to help you do that as well. I want to help you know how to select a good bourbon and to really sit and quiet yourself remove yourself from the crazy, crazy world that we live in, and just be grateful for what we have, right? I want you to be able to grab a pipe and light it and just think. Maybe read a book. Really ponder. And I think that's something that we're missing a lot in today's society, right? I want to encourage that space, and whatever I can do to help grow that, I want to do that. So I'm probably gonna land the plane here. I don't really want to keep rambling on, but I thank you if you made it this far in the video, for all your patience with me and your support, and any ideas that you may have. I really want to see this grow, not for myself, but for the community there. I'm hoping to do some book tours. I'm hoping to do some more study tours, maybe even talk about the aesthetics that are going on here. I mean, the ideas are endless, and sometimes it's really hard to actually figure out the right direction to take it. And that's why the goal, the mission statement, if you will, is so broad. I want to recover, and I also want to help grow an appreciation, our love for these great arts, these great things, the things that make us us. And I'm really, really, really excited for what the future is going to hold for us in that way. So thank you again for your time. If you want to see this video boosted, if you want to see the channel, at least on YouTube, this presence grow, I'd ask if you could please like the video, maybe share it, subscribe, and stay tuned. And any feedback that you may have, whether it's leaving a comment in this video right here, maybe it's sending me a direct message on Instagram or something like that, I am all ears, and I'm so excited to hear about all the different ideas that you may have. So thank you for your time, and God bless.